So there's been a controversy lately regarding Stephen Wilson and a new song of his, which I'm completely blanking on the title right now. I finally gave it a listen to, and I personally enjoy it, but the big controversy is that it's upbeat. Anybody who listens to Steve Wilson knows that Steve Wilson doesn't do happy, he doesn't do upbeat. People are complaining that, oh, he's changed the sound. Oh, is he selling out? Oh, why are you changing your sound? Which, of course, is one song off the new album that's coming out. But it reminds me of when Nightwish did, when Once came out, and people were complaining about I Wish I Had an Angel, which actually is one of my favorite songs off that album. You know, there are people out there saying, you know, because it's got that electronic, you know, which to me makes an excellent driving song. So we're saying, oh, are they selling out? Why are they changing their sound? Even though they didn't really, it was just one song off that whole album. Well, I'm thinking Steve Wilson, it may or may not be the same deal where it's just one song, but even if it isn't, he's a prog musician, prog songwriter, and one thing about prog is it can go in so many different directions.
My rabbit. Why are you over there? I know they poopy butt.
Hey.
Hey, my picture fell down too.
Oh, I'll get it when I get home, buddy.
We
So
did when we did.
I can understand, like back in the days, say Metallica, when Load came out, why people complained. I was one of those. I was one of those people. And like rightfully so, in a sense, because when your name is Metallica, when your name actually has metal in the band name, and you put out two albums, in fact, back to back, where there's very little metal to be heard, it's more like kind of alternative or whatever, and they even did a country song and all that, then yeah, I could definitely understand the complaints there. Although, in my personal opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to see this, whoever watches this, probably most of them are going to slam me for this, but I actually think Load did a good job of standing out. It's a good album on its own. Reload's okay. There's a reason why it was it had the throwaway songs on it. But I actually think Load is a good album. Once you get past the whole, well, it's not a metal album, it stands on its own. But anyways, back to this whole Steve Wilson thing. It's not like all Steve Wilson's albums sound exactly the same. They don't. Heck, Porcupine Tree, they weren't all the same sound. They all didn't have all the same sound to them. And Steve Wilson, he's an artist. He's a music artist, of course, but he's an artist. It's his creation. Let him do what he does. Steve Wilson is trying something different with doing a more upbeat song, and you know what? More power to him. As long as it sounds good, and as long as he's not doing it, you know, just to try and, you know, be all radio friendly. Hey, it's fine. It's not so much whether the band changes their sound, but the reason behind it. Steve Wilson, come on. I honestly believe he did that one song, that upbeat song, that poppy sounding song, for the money, or to get more radio play. Highly doubt it.